All right, I want to talk about a thriller on Amazon Prime, Eden. All right, it's directed by Ron Howard, who directed Apollo 13 and Han Solo film for Disney. And he's been around a long time, gone back to Happy Days. And as Mark Kermode would say, it's a nuts and bolts thriller. What I mean by that, it's lean storytelling, lean dramatic storytelling with nothing sensational about it. If you imagine other directors like James Cameron or Steven Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. And it's a true story about a bunch of people that find themselves sequestered on an island off the Galapagos. Stars Jude Law, Anna de Armas, Vanessa Kirby, Sydney Sweeney, Daniel Bruhl, Felix Kramer, Toby Wallace, and Richard Roxburgh. Alright, this is important because the cast of characters act as, in my imagination, as a political and social subtext, the three kind of tenets of society. The most successful are Sydney Sweeney and Daniel Bruhl. Daniel Bruhl is the older man. He's moved there with his wife to start a family and live in peace. Of course, Jude Law and Vanessa Kirby are anti-establishment figures, and Jude Law has gone there to write a manuscript condemning society, a Bible that's going to change society, and he's clearly a megalomaniac, and she's a disciple. The most fun of all is Anna de Armas, who appears to be kind of a wealthy socialite, who shows up with her two, effectively, there's no other way of describing it, toy boys that are like personal slaves, and she's coming there to kind of conquer and conquest the island and transmit it into a hotel travel experience, which represents the kind of vapid, aggressive capitalism that Jude Law is fighting against. And of course, with these three sets of characters with the most different value systems, and the value systems that people connect to today and argue with if you're a fan of social politics. And of course, the issues of the weather and rationing and space and claustrophobia and geography and my nosy neighbour is annoying me, all unfold in the drama to its crescendo. This, as I said, the story is lean and focused. It's really well acted. Jude Law's really convincing as this kind of megalomaniac writer that's crippled with doubt. He likes the buzz, if you will, of his own voice. And Vanessa Kirby, for no real explanation, which would have been fun to get into, of why she worships him. You know, I guess she was just intellectually insecure as a kid. She's blonde. You can attach all that to it. Sydney Sweeney is adorable as the loving young wife, and her and Daniel Bruhl kind of work out their relationship and work through it. You know, she didn't really get a chance, and she accepted a marriage proposal to avoid her mother. And of course, Anna de Armas and Toby Wallace and Richard Roxburgh are kind of star-strung dreamers, and their spell is about to burst. So within the drama, there's three character arcs. As I said, nuts and bolts cinema. Ron Howard's been around a long time. It's worth watching, and I would recommend it. Okay, I'm going to put a trailer coming in at the end of the clip. Like and subscribe, leave comments about films you like, and I'll get to them when I can. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are the very definition of survival of the fittest.
Those who dare to dream!
This is Floriana.
What were you expecting? Paradise?
Gentlemen, this is where we'll build Hacienda Paradiso. We did it!
We're pirates! Come on!
Dr. Holter,
What brings you to Floriana?
why you did? Your story inspired us to leave everything behind to start anew.
Everyone is talking about the brilliant men who tamed nature and built a kingdom. The newspapers did you no justice.
I don't like them. We came here for isolation. Now we're being crowded.
Life here is gruesome, frustrating. Failure is inevitable.
He's trying to get us off this island. Trust me, by this time next year, one of us will be gone. I personally hope it's not you.
We hunt. We fight. We kill.
They're trying their best to ruin us. They won't. Because we are a family.
You're a traitor. I will not let you destroy us.
Shut up!